G'day, welcome back. It's MrBuzZz here. I put a little drawing together named Ash of a little pussycat that I found at Christmas time. So hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I know I had a interesting time looking after a little kitten, which I'm currently still doing as well. So I thought I've named him Ash, I may as well do a little graffiti name on the wall. Welcoming him to the family. I found him on the last day of work. It was actually Friday on the weekend. He was calling out, getting seemingly attacked by birds, and yeah, I left him there for a little bit to see if he could find his way home or see if his mummy showed up. And after a few hours, he was still in the same spot, very, very vulnerable, and still crying out for help. Hey, no, good. Come here, go this. And yeah, bringing him home, he loves playing with cords, so I've got to interrupt that, just like I interrupted myself. Yeah, so anyway, I stuck him in a box. Lunchtime, I came home, took him past the vets, got the all clear. He's about 6 weeks old, they estimate, so I've got to get him vaccinated in another couple of weeks. But yeah, I don't know, I've been enjoying doing the graffiti simulator, Kingspray graffiti simulator. It's really fun, and there's a lot of cool things you can do in VR, obviously, and if you have one, you probably know your favourite thing. I did like shooting games, and I love playing Blade and Sorcery. But yeah, art is one of my big passions. And this software, this program allows you to just do what you want, draw. Obviously influenced by graffiti with the spray can. That means you can create your own graffiti safely and legally on the virtual wall. And like I said, he likes getting in the cords, and he likes getting in between my two computers. I found him there a couple of times asleep. He's very, very tiny and black, so you can't see him sometimes, and I had to look around the room, and there he was, asleep behind my computer monitors, in between my computers. There he is, showing how tough he is. Loves playing with toys, sinking his teeth into everything that he sees. I guess this kind of is a Christmas thing, even though there's no jingle bells or holly, Santa Clauses. Got ash. And Australia's Christmas is kind of covered in ash, to be honest, with all the bushfires out there, so I hope all those superheroes, and I mean that, they're real heroes, those firefighters and volunteer firefighters, rural firefighters, they're all doing an awesome job protecting people's homes, property, wildlife, so big shout out to them this Christmas, because they've probably missed out on spending time with their families while they're out shooting a hose at a huge ball of fire, huge wall of fire I should say. Huge. Lots and lots of forest and bushland have been lost. Possibly some prehistoric plants, the Wallamai pine, but we're hoping, I guess most people are hoping, that those surviving trees, the ones that are there, have survived even longer now. They've been there for hundreds and thousands of years, perhaps thousands of years. I don't know, they're prehistoric trees, so they've survived a lot. And I know the indigenous Australians used to burn the bush, backburn you could say. It's part of the way the bush grows, really, in Australia. Some of the seeds need the heat to open up, and there's other little shrub type bushes and plants that grow out of the ashes and stuff, so it's, to a degree necessary for the Australian climate and environment, but the extremes we've been seeing are absolutely extreme. Yeah, like I said, those heroes are out there fighting it every day. We've even got people from overseas, Canada and America and other countries possibly as well, come and help us, so that's awesome. Thank you very much. Like I said, this little guy, he's getting his little claws and his teeth into things. So of course, we've got to get his claws into his own name, haven't we? I first found him, they were poking out, he couldn't retract them. He was a bit too young, I think. A week after I've had him now, he's growing little bits of skin or whatever it is that they retract back into, so it's good. I'm not getting scratches on my hand like I was. I know I'm going to find it difficult doing VR with this little cat mucking around my feet, playing with cables on the floor. So maybe I'll just be playing the forest for a little bit until he's a little bit older. Don't forget you can subscribe if you want, if you enjoy my content. I play the forest a lot, and yeah, currently I'm doing a little bit of VR graffiti. If you're interested in the art side of things, there's a playlist that has my attempts at doing graffiti in the VR world. But if you're more of a gamer, and you know, if you know the forest and you play the forest, then yeah, I've got a lot of playlists on that. My most popular one for that is how to open creative, even though it's kind of simple and basic gaming. Finish the game. But anyway, so this is where I was doing this a bit freestyle. I didn't really know what colours to use and what I should have been doing. I did a little sketch, as you saw at the beginning of the video, but I wasn't really using it as a reference. I did remember using blue, so I thought, well, I'll use blue. I think it was a bit bright. I needed maybe a darker blue or a purple. But that's alright. You have fun with these things and you muck around, don't you? That's how you learn. And you can study from textbook or listen to the tutorials and people giving advice as much as you like, but once you get that experience of actually doing it yourself, you don't really learn. Plus, like I said, I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun enjoying this too. I mean, I am watching this back and doing the commentary because currently I've got an issue with my microphone in VR. I think I may have sorted it out, but I'm going to have to test it. Because nearly every time I turn the VR on, Steam VR has done an update, and usually when that happens, it does something with my microphone and defaults back to the Vive microphone, and that's terrible, and I get an awful crackling over the recording, so I've had to come back and voice this over, which I have to admit I haven't done for a while. I've got 3 or 4 videos piled up that I probably should voice over, but I got a bit, not paranoid, but I don't know, frustrated with having to do voiceovers. So if you noticed, I've been doing a few more streams recently, and the videos that I've been making of the forest have been straight from the gameplay with my microphone going. I don't do proper intros and stuff. I'll get back into that. 2019 has been an up and down year. It started off pretty terribly, and it's kind of plateaued. So 2020, I'll be trying my best to dig my teeth in, like this little pussycat is, dig my teeth into the YouTube, and I'll try and abide by the Good old, was it 321? No, 312. Amendments and laws and stuff, and I won't make children's content at all. And unfortunately, there will be some people out there that probably will watch my stuff. I hope that doesn't flag me as being for children, because I'm not the general audience, really. I'm an older person. Almost call me a boomer. I mean, I'm not in the generational sense, but I am in the internet trolling sense. People want to refer to people as boomers if they're complaining about things, so I'll complain about whatever I can, and you can call me a boomer. But I'm definitely not reaching out to kids and that kind of an audience. Art should be for everybody, and if I do art occasionally, then, well, it's for everybody. And I hope that everybody has enjoyed this. My little pussycat Ash has come along at Christmas time, so put together a little graffiti piece for him. That dot there, I should have come back and done that again. I honestly think I thought that I did. I'm trying to get these as nice little dots, nice dots as possible, but I screwed up that one and I don't come back and fix it. I don't know where. Anyway, done. Time for a screenshot. Nice little close-up view. Got my yellow dots, purple background. Think I fixed it, adding that extra little outline, but yeah, that pigeon kept getting in my way. That's why I sprayed it in. Anyway, check it out. So that's the final product on the wall, and that's my little sketchy scribble. Here in Kingspray VR, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe if you like the art and the forest, actually. Anyway, Merry Christmas. I hope to see you before the new year, but looking at the date now, it's the 29th, so maybe not. So Happy New Year if I don't see you. Speaking of which, see ya!